Back out live now for this special edition of ABC 2 News. This is our lobby. This is where it happened at about 11:45 this morning. A man in a truck that he stole apparently from a landscape company barreled through the front of our building as our security guard, Anita, tried to keep him at bay. Not once, not twice, but at least 3 times.
Yeah, there was a big thump. Everybody heard it, everybody felt it, and everybody knew to get out. We want to bring in Christian Schaefer, who has a little bit of what happened here today. Christian?
Well, one of the things we should talk about is what could have happened here. I mean, it's pretty much a miracle that nobody was really seriously injured, nobody was killed. For all those hours that people were inside the building and the police were outside and no one really knew if people were trapped in here, if the man had any weapons. As it turned out later, the police said he had sheaths for machetes, which possibly came from those workers who were working with that truck that he stole in order to come down here. But it doesn't appear that he had any weapons or intended to do any harm. But we didn't know that at the time.
Right.
I mean, absolutely. So for all those hours we were going through, here's a breakdown of what police went through today as they got the situation under control and brought the suspect into custody.
ABC 2 News photojournalist Brian Tackersley heard the crash, then started recording on his cell phone. The truck slamming into the front door of WMAR Studios, then backing up and hitting it again. One more try, and he was in the lobby.
The individual was ranting and raving incoherent statements. It was clear from the very beginning we were dealing with a mentally or emotionally disturbed subject.
An emotionally disturbed subject who was loose inside the TV station. Police say after crashing into the lobby, he ran upstairs to an editing suite. When police arrived, they decided to search the building inch by inch. Low and slow is the term the chief of police used.
These tactical officers were going room to room, not knowing what danger they were facing.
But they don't believe the suspect ever left that editing room. When they found him locked inside, they began to watch what he was doing.
We could view him watching TV.
Watching news coverage of the standoff. That's why police released very little information about what was going on.
The police made a determination that we would not report anything to the press while he was actively watching the news.
Eventually, police used flashbang devices to enter the editing room, and they took the man into custody. At this point, they say they have no idea why he might have stolen the truck from a work crew near York Road and 695, and then drove it down York Road and into Maryland's oldest television station. All they do know is
It's very clear that the subject is suffering from emotional and mental health issues. That's very clear.
So now that we're still here, the TV station still obviously pretty much in one piece, but we have a lot of cleaning up to do around here. Going forward, we talked about this a little bit earlier, there's going to be a lot of questions. You spoke with the suspect's mom. There's going to be a lot of people wondering whether there was anything that could have been done to help this young man before this happened today. Was there any signs leading up to this? Was there anything that people might have noticed coming into it? But to have something like this happen right here at the TV station today, just frightening. And again, as everybody's been talking about today, it's just a miracle that no one was seriously injured.